You know AO got the sauce.
Bestie Persephanii, and I'm joined by my nearest and dearest. Say hello to fam, Dion DC Curry, Kenny Jones, and Martini Bellini.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, wow. This is how we starting?
Off top.
What?
Off top. Dion making facial expressions like he did.
What you talking about?
You can't even see Dion's face with that hat over
Here
it.
we go.
Here you go, man. Here you go.
Oh.
All right.
No.
All right.
You didn't even
All
know.
right.
We just talked about hat fishing.
Right, and he gonna wear a hat.
He gonna wear a hat. You a troll.
But he not hat fishing though.
Right? I'd rather him. I actually think you look better without the hat.
Yeah.
I feel like it's covering. It's like you put a shadow in front of your face.
What is it covering, actually?
Yeah.
You put a shadow in front of your face, so your face isn't as bright.
It
You
makes
look better without it.
Has my face not been seen already, though?
You look better without
Like,
it.
Wear the hat.
That's your
Dion.
opinion.
You just
I
look
ain't
like a
gonna wear it. I am
raccoon.
gonna wear it.
Darkness
You look
on your
like
eyes.
a raccoon. Wow.
Oh, you guys.
That's how y'all-
Your comments. I do not like Dion. Huh.
Y'all,
You know what's
that's
crazy?
what y'all say about makeup. You look better without it.
Was-
You look better without it.
Right.
So
Look
now you
better.
know how we
look better
feel.
without all the bells and whistles, huh? Okay.
You look better without it.
Y'all can bring the hat to me. I feel it. Whatever.
Okay. What other accessory do you guys wear?
Whatever.
Exactly.
Beards. Beards is an accessory. I don't care.
Is a beard
You're right.
an
It,
accessory?
it, does,
Beard is an
it
accessory.
changes a face completely.
completely.
It does.
What about when y'all have beards?
Oh,
What
we got them
about? I don't
plugged.
have a beard, so I don't know.
Look, I be having like two little hairs that come out.
Don't know chicks got beards out here?
I don't know.
That's an accessory.
I don't catch it until it's like long and curly.
I take no offense to that because I can't
I want a
relate. But
beard.
God bless who does. There's laser removal. There's all kind of things.
I seen like it's a lot of older ladies that have beards. They be having full on mustaches.
Every chick got a mustache.
No, I'm talking
little
about
peach fuzz on
visible.
top.
I'm talking about super visible from afar. Like, oh,
Well, we not that far from Martini's.
And what the fuck you see? What you
right
see?
there.
Huh?
It's a little hazy right there. You could mow the lawn one time.
This is,
Nah, she good. Don't
exactly. Let them know. Shit,
Wow.
try to play me. You looking
Wow,
a little
what?
shallow over there.
Wow,
though.
I'm looking
Right in
shallow.
here.
I'm
Right
looking
in
shallow.
here, the goatee
oh,
going.
she said it's starting
Go
bald.
shallow. Remember what I
And you
said
took it
about
from me.
hairlines? If it's leaving, let it go. If it's leaving, let it go.
You know
The
what you look
hairline
like with
recedes.
no hair on your
That's
face?
not even what?
Huh?
I said, do you know what you look like with no hair on
What?
your face?
I said what?
No.
What?
I'm asking you a question. Have you shaved off all of your hair on your face before? Like, do you
I thought
know?
you was about to give me an, oh, you
Damn.
asked me. Yeah, I do know what I look like without hair on my face.
Do you like it?
I was 17 once.
I feel like guys.
Damn,
as
that
an
was so
adult-
long
as an
ago.
adult, he
Yeah,
doesn't know.
Right. I feel like when guys shave off all the hair on their face,
It
just
changes. I saw somebody in the
So
gym today
terrible.
that had his face shaved, and I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Uh-huh.
And now we don't have to wear masks. I saw people in the gym with like no mask.
it's kind of
Like,
weird
real
seeing
thing.
people's full faces now.
Right.
Like now that
Yeah.
COVID is
We in
is
it.
supposedly a thing of the past, since everything is open, I mean, and masks aren't mandated anymore. Going places and actually seeing everybody's full face
Yes.
is
It's a
like
little
so
weird.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
weird. And it also makes me feel like, I don't know if you guys are vaccinated or not, but I'm not.
I'm not.
So it makes me feel kind of nervous about not being vaccinated.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm not protected because you don't have to wear a mask no matter what.
Right.
Yeah. So, it's like if somebody is walking around with COVID, you can get it. So,
Instacart it is.
right.
I mean,
I don't know.
you can get it. You can get it anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris Paul just got it.
one,
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he
Is
get
it
a
fatal?
was it
yeah.
what did he experience symptoms?
I don't know. He just got it today. They just announced it this morning.
Was he vaccinated?
The whole league is vaccinated.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see how his
I heard
symptoms
he
are
wasn't
because
though.
it doesn't make you like,
No, the whole league is vaccinated, bro. They made all them get vaccinated.
yeah.
I heard a
Staff
couple
and
players-
It
everything.
probably just won't affect him much. Maybe a little cough or something.
I got the inside.
Got the
Right. Let us know.
inside track. Well, supposedly you can still get it.
Yeah.
Right. But
Right, but
it's
it's like-
not as virulent. And supposedly it can't be transferred over.
Oh, really?
Like-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even if you get it,
In that
it's
case,
supposedly not. Now,
It's a lot of
but the truth is,
That's a lot of supposedly.
yeah,
That's the dumbest
allegedly.
shit I ever
Right.
heard.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
So the vaccine is like a condom and shit. It might work.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you considering getting vaccinated, Dion?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Dion ain't gonna
You
be able to
can-
go nowhere.
Actually,
I ain't get COVID.
I actually didn't get a job. Well, it's like on the table, but I have to get vaccinated for it. And I'm like,
Yeah. I feel like there's gonna come a time, when I just might.
Remember, we wanted to go to Universal Studios. We couldn't go to Universal Studios because we aren't vaccinated. You got to be vaccinated to go to Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had courtside tickets to the Clippers for the playoffs, and I was going through my agent, and she was like, "Yeah, you're all set. We got it taken care of." And I was like, "Okay, what's the protocol for COVID?" And she was like, "You need to be fully vaccinated for at least 2 weeks, and then when you come, you need to show a recent negative test." And I said, "Fully vaccinated?" She said, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, so if I'm not vaccinated, I can't sit courtside?" She was like, "Nope." I was like, "Go ahead and refund my tickets." And she was like,
I don't like that they're assuming that everybody's vaccinated. I think they did say like 50% of LA County is though vaccinated right now.
Wow.
I've heard that Pfizer wasn't too bad. Out of
I don't know.
them for
The last I
our
saw
age.
was like 35 million people or something like that. That was the last that I looked, but it's probably way more than that.
it's crazy.
Do you guys know the numbers on how many people are
people
allegedly vaccinated in Los Angeles or California?
30.
Just keep your immune system up, man.
Right.
How about
That's
that?
what
Yeah.
How
I've
about we
been
preach?
doing.
How about we preach that?
That's what
Been
I
healthy.
Yeah.
feel like.
Yep.
Get
been
your
healthy.
sun, eat your fruit, your vitamins,
Supplement,
drink
yeah.
water,
I
all
was-
that good shit, herbs, all that.
I was
Stay
way against it. The vaccination when it first came out, I was like, hell no.
Yeah.
But now, everywhere I want to go, you got to be vaccinated. And I'm like, shit. I'm literally not going to be able to do anything
Right.
if I don't. So at this point, I'm strongly considering. More than likely will.
I just watch all the games on TV. I ain't trying to go.
So you're
You
not
know
going to go
Dion
to
ain't
the
budging.
one courtside game
That we talked about.
that we have tickets for?
Look at you.
You giving up your seats?
Let me know because I'm getting it.
It's on the hardwood floor.
Get a spot. I'm
Ain't
getting
going
it.
nowhere.
It's on the hardwood floor, Dion. I saved that specific ticket for you.
I see, man. I see.
Look, you got until like November.
It's
I know, so I'm saying I
damn,
got
Dion. That was easy, huh, Steph? That was easy.
You tell this nigga we got courtside seats and
Bribe him with some hoop.
That's tough.
they already bribing with millions of dollars.
Who they bribe with millions of dollars?
It's a few. It's like I think Ohio.
They like enter you in like a raffle,
raffle.
or some type of sweepstakes.
Wait, what?
Some places giving the trying to provide incentives for taking the vaccine.
Ain't they offered $1 million?
Like you enter into a sweepstakes to win big money.
They've started naming winners already.
Yo, Stephanie gonna know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, anybody got the millions yet?
Yeah, they started naming winners.
Yeah, that don't mean shit. You can name anybody.
I mean, well, how else are we supposed to?
That's my point.
What?
I don't want to just believe that shit just because they said it. That don't make no sense to me. I don't want to be nobody's lab rat, man.
I feel you.
You want to be a lab rat? Like, what you feel about it? Like, you feel like a lab rat?
With the
No,
vaccine?
because I ain't got it.
Yeah, with the vaccine.
I do like that it's not a it's not the inactive virus in this vaccine.
Right.
It's a protein
That's
or something
true.
like that, right?
Yes, yes.
I like that it's not the actual virus. So that makes it feel a little bit better. I don't know.
So
I'm doing a lot of research on it, and so before I get it, because I was hearing a little bit of stuff about people saying like it's affected their menstrual cycle, like women, and so I'm like, I don't like
Internet, like,
anything
doesn't make it-
that
affecting-
shit affected some people's life cycle.
What?
Shit.
What, Dion?
They dying.
Oh,
When?
from the vaccine?
Yes, from the vaccine.
Bro, they gonna flag this whole video. It's gonna be a COVID.
Cold safety.
For the real facts. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Get your ass on topic.
Okay.
It's
So-
relevant to what's happening today.
Right. So a topic that I wanted to discuss, kind of heavy, kind of deep. It is colorism in the Black community. Now, I know colorism exists worldwide, even with other cultures, China, India, Dominican,
Mexico,
Mexico.
Cuba, for sure.
everywhere colorism exists, but I specifically want to talk about it in the Black community. And so what are you guys' thoughts on colorism in America?
Ladies first.
You don't want to answer first?
Ladies
Why?
first. I just don't.
You had so
Was you
much
looking at me to answer
say.
first?
Well, you started talking, so I thought you were going to say
No,
your...
I
He feel like he gonna say something you don't like, so he
Oh,
gonna
ladies
say last.
first.
You gonna start talking
Speak
and
your
say
mind.
nothing.
You always point to the ladies to talk first. You talk first.
No, I don't.
Speak.
No, I don't. No, I don't. So,
Speak
ladies
your
first.
mind.
Ladies first. Go ahead. What you think, Martini?
I'm not going to answer because you need to go since you're first.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's get on it with the conversation you and I had off camera, right? Your colorism problems, you say, are mostly centered around Black men being to blame. Is that correct?
I wouldn't say mostly, but I feel like they are a part of the problem. Yes.
So what is it? We don't stand up for our darker skinned women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's frustrating to see it. Even secret conversations, sometimes you sit in a room. Like if you're a woman and you're in a room with 5 guys, you kind of become invisible. Like they will speak amongst themselves as if you're not sitting right there, absorbing the things that they're talking about. So yes, I've definitely heard many conversations with Black men who talk about not preferring dark-skinned women. And I don't understand how you put a blanket over. There's so many beautiful dark-skinned women that I don't understand how you can say, well, I'm not attracted to dark-skinned women when none of them look the same.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like hearing that and I've heard it from plenty. And then in the overall umbrella of the Black community, I see it on social media. People are constantly getting recorded in secret conversations. Black men preferring
Lighter skin.
lighter skinned women.
Red bone, yellow bone.
Mm-hmm. They sing about it.
Mm-hmm.
They rap about it. And so it's like, to me, it's a big problem within yes, because we're talking about the Black community, but I just don't understand how you can say, well, she's dark skinned. I don't like that. And then be frustrated when darker skinned women have something to say about it, or they don't want to defend you guys on certain things because they feel slighted and jaded by how they've been viewed by Black men in the Black community.
And DC, you feel like that's not a thing? What?
No, I agree with that.
Okay.
I've heard that before. I'm talking about Steph saying that every dark-skinned woman that got low self-esteem, it's our fault that she feel that way. Black men. Yes, you did.
I never said that.
You said Black men is to blame. You said we at the top of the. You sent a damn clip to us. Did you not? And you agree with old boy. Old boy said we are to blame for
I
the
said
reason why.
every dark-skinned woman that
You didn't
has
specifically
I didn't
say every,
that.
but you kind of insinuated like the reason why darker skinned women feel that way is because of black men.
Of black men.
I
Like,
say
so-
you guys are a big part of the problem. Yes.
So
I
it's
feel
not
like
it's
you
not the
are.
magazine, it's not TV, it's not no other man.
So if we're not no other man, no, I don't feel like
no other race
no
of
other
man,
race
no other race of man contributes.
I don't because I don't feel like we take into account their opinions as highly as we take into account yours. So if their opinions are not as strong as we feel about yours, then of course yours are going to mean more.
So
That's like men who that's like if you're in a relationship with somebody and on social media you get 1,000 comments of men telling you you're beautiful, but the man at home won't say it because them out there they say it. But you have to understand, if you mean something, then what you say means more than what others may say.
okay, cool. I'll stamp that. Great. Now,
But I didn't say every dark-skinned woman with low self-esteem blames the black man. I never said that.
we lead the race.
When
how
it comes
much
to black women,
how
yes.
much are we to blame?
I don't even want to give no number because I don't have a number. That's not
All right,
quantifiable.
do we lead the race? We don't need a number. Do we lead? We in first? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about right there.
I mean, can
That's what
I
I'm
think?
talking about.
Because DC's not gonna agree.
Right, but he won't
wholeheartedly.
even say his position. Like, it's all on me. Talk your shit.
Well, he doesn't believe that that's the case, especially
Why not?
Do you have
Well,
a
personally,
do you
his-
have a preference?
But we
Yeah, his preference is brown skinned women. I mean, most
Yeah.
of the women
understood, but
so-
Dion is not attracted to all black women. So if you,
But that don't mean
You're
that a
not
light
supposed to be
that
attracted
don't
to-
mean that a
I'm not
light
gonna be
skinned woman
attracted
is
to all
better than her just because.
Right, so that's why I'm saying personally, it doesn't matter what he feels personally. I'm talking about the black community as a whole, not Dion's personal preference. If you don't agree with what I'm
But
saying,
that's why I'm saying
and we're talking
DC was not going to
about
agree because he's looking at his
so I'm
lens.
saying talk
and
your
his
shit.
lens.
So I'm telling him to talk his shit.
Right.
Yeah, talk your shit.
My shit is your ass is off on that.
No,
black
say
men,
your
black men
position.
do not. We are not to blame for the reason why every black woman or darker skinned woman feels less than. We
You
don't
keep
do that
saying
shit.
that, but that's not my
we didn't do
argument.
that. That is your argument. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. We do not do that. The magazines
not
do
my
that
argument.
shit. TV
But-
do that
but
shit.
say your
Other
position on
men
the
do that
topic.
shit. I'm saying it right now. You keep repeating the same thing.
No, I'm saying that is not my argument. So don't respond as if that's my argument. Say it as if
What's
this
your-
is what you want to talk about.
What's your argument
Because I'm
then?
not going to take that.
What's your argument then?
Say your shit, Dion.
I will. Once you say your argument.
I've said a lot. I've already said a lot.
But, okay,
so if you
what's
weren't
the argument?
listening, I'm not saying it again.
What's the argument,
so say
though?
how you feel about how colorism affects black women in America or in the black community.
It don't.
What?
It don't. It definitely ain't our
So
fault.
there it is. So I
It ain't
got
our
nothing
fault.
else
So
to
you're
say.
It
saying
ain't our
that
fault.
you have
It ain't a black
you
man's
don't
fault.
believe you have
Colorism-
any part in that, Dion.
No, not every black man in the world has any part of that. Man, see.
Why
that-
do you throw your opinion to say every black man in the world? That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about every
Okay,
single person
the
in
majority
the world.
of the majority of black men in the world is the reason. They the ones leading the race, and why dark skinned women don't feel hot. Because we want a light skinned woman. Who says that shit?
A lot of people. Are you kidding?
A lot.
How many times have you heard that in your lifetime? How many times a dude told you, man, if you was dark, I wouldn't fuck with you?
I haven't heard it said to me personally, but I have heard men say that they don't date dark skinned women. Absolutely.
It's all in the
Period.
songs. Do you listen to rap
Period.
music?
They said I don't date
Yeah, I
dark
don't,
skinned.
I don't date dark skinned
So
women.
let me. So it ain't no dudes that say I don't date light skinned women. Is that not a thing?
I don't
really
think
heard
I've
that.
heard.
You never heard. So
I don't
there's-
think
there-
I've heard.
There's no. There's no
but-
preference for not liking light
You
skinned women.
frustrated that we haven't heard men say
frustrated?
that they don't
This is just.
prefer. I've never really heard
I've heard
a
it.
black man say, "I don't prefer light skinned women." I haven't heard that.
I've heard it. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I know everybody's sensitive to what hits more close to home. That's what be happening.
No, I don't think that's what we're talking about. I'm talking about on a broader scale. I haven't really heard that being said. Kenny, have you really heard that like that? Is that a thing?
it's a thing.
Not dating light-skinned women?
Yeah, that's more rare. So,
Okay.
growing up, I've definitely heard some of my friends say that they don't really date a lot of dark skinned women. You hear the term a lot, like, "Oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl," or usually chocolate girls aren't cute, but you one of the cute ones.
Right.
I have heard that.
Right.
I feel like those are highlight, like kind of we talked about a while back. You tend to focus on the negative things more so than the positive. I feel like those are just highlighted more because, I mean, the majority of dudes I do know, we champion all of our black women.
Yeah.
Fact.
We more so get into the little intricacies like the hair, which we'll talk about, the hair and the body and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But as far as just a tone thing, pretty is pretty.
Right. I agree.
Pretty is pretty. We can get deeper into colorism and how and where that even comes from. I think that shit stems from slavery. We've always been separated off of race, off of skin tone, and they put the lighter people in the house and all that type of shit. So that shit is kind of ingrained in us.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of it's a self-hatred thing, and you have to do the work to realize that and get away from that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, shit, my crush right now is dark.
Who your crush?
Nah, we ain't doing that.
There we go.
You can get him to stay.
Is it? So,
Yes.
Yeah, I feel that, but I think it's definitely a topic that I wish we didn't have to discuss. But it even goes into childhood. There was a separation in childhood of dark skin, and I can just speak from like dark skinned girls versus light girls. Oh, she thinks she all that in a bag of chips because she light skinned. I know that's a dated phrase, but it's
light skinned it.
light skinned. She thinks she all that because she light skinned. Even in elementary school, it's something that I experienced. At least, I saw the darker skinned girls get picked on more, called African booty scratcher, or the dark skinned girls, and got picked on by the boys. And I went to predominantly black school in elementary. So
I think I think we all have benefited from colorism in a way.
Absolutely, privilege.
Because, and this is where I'm kind of with DC. It comes into a larger picture. We can't even mostly blame black men. Can we do more work to champion our brown sisters? Yes, we can. But don't just attack us with that shit though.
Yeah.
Just because you hear it in a few rap songs and shit like that. Because most of the shit we hear in these rap songs, we just singing along, but we don't agree with a lot of that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? You gonna go and you gonna turn up the Future, but how much of that shit are you really taking into your life?
I think I'm more sensitive to it from black men than anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like black men are supposed to support us as a whole. And I feel like a lot of the times we just see our women getting dogged. And it's frustrating to see that from black men. But yes, does it happen in the workplace? Absolutely. Does it happen in schools? Absolutely. Does it happen in stores? Are we targeted? Yes. There's even by the police,
Most definitely.
Look at how black men are viewed by the police. If you're dark skinned, you're more criminal. That's how they view you. Like you're more threatening. And lighter skinned men are looked at as softer, weaker, more emotional, which I could see. You laugh?
No, for real. Let's be.
Yeah, it was just funny to me.
It's like the lighter they are, the softer they are. Or what?
Yeah, like they're looked at as less threatening.
Right. Yeah. I haven't experienced it. I had like my colorism moments were more so with other races, which was like Mexicans. Where I went to school at, there was not a lot of black girls. I was like one of the black girls. So it was mostly like with Mexicans and stuff, how I experienced it. And also a lot of the guys in high school, like, didn't really ask me out and stuff. A friend of mine told me later that they were intimidated, but I still saw it as me not being dated because I was one of the black girls, like in school, so I've definitely experienced it with that. But my best friends that didn't go to school with me, they went to another school, whatever. They were all dark skinned girls, and I never saw myself as like we were all one. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no thinking I was better or just whatever the case, you know. So it was like, but yeah, it was mostly with Mexican people, and then I guess that does go back to me feeling like black men didn't date me. They did date the cheerleaders and stuff. They dated the white girls and the Mexican girls where I went to school at. They didn't really date the black girls. Not even me. I didn't get asked to prom and stuff. I brought some fine ass nigga. But I said, you know what I'm saying? Got my dress custom made on their motherfucking ass. Like, you ain't gotta ask me to prom. Shit.
Look, I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna step in.
That one hurt. Look, that one hurt her.
Yeah.
You ain't got to ask me. No.
I'm gonna step in with somebody y'all don't know that's
right.
bigger and better
Real
than
buff. Buffer than all y'all motherfuckers. How about that? Yeah.
I think even like when talking about just if we talk about black women as a whole,
Yes.
and not dating and men saying, "Oh, I don't date black girls." Yeah. That includes light-skinned women, like dark-skinned women, brown-skinned women.
And it be some
That's
of
a
the
whole-
baddest
that's-
dark-skinned women. Oh my God. Like,
Fine. Some fine. Yeah.
I'd be like,
Justine
I can't
Scott.
even look like, you know, just
Justine Scott.
So you said it.
She's fire.
who?
Justine Scott.
Oh yeah.
Fire. Shit.
Ryan Destiny, bro.
Fire.
Nah, Ryan Destiny.
Cold.
Shout out to Ryan.
I even think your
Shit, Naomi Campbell's still bad to
your
this
homegirl
day.
that be doing the skits is fire to me.
Which one?
Monty.
Oh, Monty.
She's dumb cute.
Who?
Monty.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know her.
But also, going back to the placing a lot of the blame on us,
Yeah.
y'all can place the blame on y'allself too.
What?
Cause chicks be talking shit to each other about skin tones all the time.
Okay, I can't
Wait,
relate
what?
to that.
Women talk shit to
Look,
each
look,
other.
look,
about
look.
I've heard
skin
exactly,
Yeah, bro, it's-
exactly.
it's just
no,
us.
no.
Okay.
Enlighten me, because I haven't had these conversations where women were talking shit to each other about skin tone.
And you know, I have,
Outside of
and you know,
when
I have
talked
a
about-
lot. I have a lot of female friends, and I'm close to a lot of the female
So
women.
in adulthood, you've heard this.
Especially when arguments start to happen. That black ass bitch,
What? Who are you?
that
hanging
light
out
skinned
with?
chick, she thinks she cute. I'm hanging around
That's how
humans
I
with
feel.
emotions.
That's how I
Well,
feel
the
when y'all
thing
say that about the
is,
me.
it's like, why would you?
So
even
y'all
think
are
that way?
y'all, it's y'all with that shit too. It's not just us. I think it's a people thing.
I can't.
Because you haven't seen it. So in
I
your
haven't- I
lens, the
haven't-
way
okay.
you view reality is not in your
But I'm
perception.
listening. I'm
But
listening
no,
to what
I've,
you're saying.
I've
But
definitely
I'm
heard
just
it.
saying I haven't heard that even in my arguments with
I think
dark-skinned women.
Those
that's
things don't
never-
even enter
I've
your
never-
mind. at
And
all.
I've
So,
never heard them say that to me,
guess.
at least from a teenager on. Like I said, in elementary school, yeah,
But yeah, where do you think they get that from though?
their parents.
All of that stuff as children is a learned
Media.
thing. It's a learned experience. We're not just coming up with this shit and thin air. It's the shit we've heard. It's the shit we've seen. So all that talk is from their parents calling somebody lighter or darker, talking some shit about them.
And that's why we talked about it's ingrained in the community. Going back to slavery, like you said, there's been a division since then, but it's just kind of blossomed. And I feel like it gets, I don't know, I feel like it gets painted sometimes as, oh, preference, but it's discrimination. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
you know, it's like you just can't say that. I can't say that.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
very real. It's a real thing.
DC, what's up? You quiet over there, big dog.
Oh no, I'm just gathering information, man. I'm just over here taking it all in. Still tripping on how it's our fault.
Can you point?
Cool.
Can you point to a specific time though, outside of specifically the black community? I know at my I know like at one of my old jobs, I was the only black person worked there. The guy who I replaced was a black guy. He had got fired maybe like 2 weeks before, and he had like full on dreads and everything. And at the time, I had like a high fade, and you know I was very palatable to other races.
oh, I know where you're going with this.
So when I got there, I can tell it was that they were kind of like more
Relieved.
welcoming. Like, oh, we got one of the good ones. He's clean cut.
more clean.
He went to
All right.
UCLA, and I'm just like, I really don't fuck with none of y'all.
Right.
But I could tell I was
because black hair is not looked
Right,
at
right, right.
professional.
right. And honestly, that was one of the reasons I started growing my hair. I'm like, oh, this how y'all feel? For sure. I'm about to freeform the fuck out of you then. And I'll dare you to say something about it.
Exactly.
And I could tell some of them started acting a little differently when I started growing my hair. And the looks would change. Their demeanor around me would change. I could see the kind of like,
Really?
for sure.
Your hellos got a little colder.
A little
man.
different. You're not looking me in the eyes now. You're trying to figure out what's going on. For sure. Most definitely.
There's a view of black people who wear their natural hair as being disheveled, unkept. It's like, or even fascinated. I can't tell you when I was working as a therapist, if I wore my hair blown out, if I just didn't have time to like straighten it or whatever, I wash my hair and blow dry it. My hair sits out to here, and I can't tell you how many times they want to touch it or they're fascinated or But you might be onto something when the black people are like, why you didn't do your hair today? And I'm like, black people like, why you didn't do your hair? White people like, whoa, like can't touch it, like and so I feel like there's so many views of black hair that is confusing. It's like, why is it our hair that's confusing? If another race got in the shower, washed their hair, let it air dry, and went to work, they're considered professional. But if I wash my hair, let it blow dry, let it dry, it's gonna shrink up and look like a little afro, and now it's like I'm unkept. Yeah. It's like, and then
it's two responses. Other people are either really intrigued by it, oh my God, that's cool, or like I've had so many white women. Oh my God, that is so cool. It's a statement. I'm like,
What?
Swear.
Where were you? No.
Swear. I was in Beverly Hills. I was taking my boss to the doctor at Cedars-Sinai.
And you got a statement here.
It's a statement.
like,
So
that's
cool.
art.
Or it's just like, the fuck, like what is that? What are you doing? I don't understand it. People
They don't respond that
people
way.
are
That's the look on
always
their face.
threatened by things they don't understand.
right. And black hair is deep rooted. I mean, if you take it back to childhood, we got to get perms to get it straightened so that it looks more presentable in church or to the public. Are you about to snap? Oh. If we get our hair done, they say we can't swim because we can't get in the water because it'll mess up our hair. Yeah. So then we get the stigma of black people, and our hair.
Well, nah, that's something.
Well, when it comes to black women, it is a thing with not getting in the water.
Right, but we can't swim because we didn't have access to pools.
Okay. I wouldn't say that as...
No, Steph, we literally couldn't go to public pools.
No, I'm not
That's why we can't swim.
I'm not talking about...
Oh,
this.
okay.
I'm talking about more so since we have had the ability to go to public pools. I'm saying when it comes to hair, like women, that is a thing. Like, if you get your hair done, you can't go swimming. Like, and chances are they trying to do our hair all the time. They're putting perms in our hair to straighten it to look like others so that we're looked at as prettier, or it was breaking our hair off. I feel like our moms didn't really know how to do our hair to fit others' views of how black kids should be seen. And then there was pain. There's pain associated with 4C, 4B black hair. Now I know you don't know what that means.
Yeah, you lost me with that.
4B, 4C, the four numbers, the three numbers,
hair.
those are hair, different curl.
It's a texture thing.
Texture is curl.
Okay.
So 4C is coarser, curlier, and then going all the way to 2s and 1s, which are straight, and, wavy or whatnot. And so dealing with that, there's pain associated with it. Going all the way back to just trying to comb our hair out as a kid. I don't know if you've seen how many times where there's videos of little black girls crying their eyes out
Getting their hair
because
combed.
getting their hair combed out because it hurt so bad. We didn't have the right products to moisturize our curls. Our parents didn't really know what to do with it because their parents didn't know what to do with it, and their parents didn't know what to do with it because it just wasn't accepted. Yeah. So it's like then we grow up, and that's our origin of black hair. So now we grow up and we're always straightening it to be presentable or whatnot because it's not accepted to be out and nappy and just itself. And then we straighten it and then they're like, well, why are you guys trying to be like this person or that person? Then we get weaves because, weaves are more convenient and we don't have to do much to it to be presentable, and it saves our natural hair and allows it to grow. But then we're seen as the bad guy because we get weaves and we're trying to be like other people. But then when we take it out, y'all don't really like our natural hair in its natural state.
Who is
and
y'all?
Then we wear,
Who is y'all? Who is y'all? Put a name and a face
people.
on it.
I'm just gonna say people.
Okay.
Then we get wigs, and it's like, why y'all trying to wear wigs? It's like you can't win. It's like nobody else gets those problems or those concerns except black women. For some reason, people only think that only black women get weaves, wigs, and it was for a long time where it was just,
And mix
everybody.
Kim Kardashian,
Everybody.
Everybody's wearing wigs and weaves and tracks
And make
and
their
stuff
hair
like
look
that.
fuller.
And they're like, oh, well, they're only doing it with their same texture. Y'all changing y'all's up. Well, why does it even matter? Why are you concerned?
Right.
Like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. It's been a big struggle. And it kind of goes back to, I think you had asked, I don't know if this was on camera or off camera. You had said something about hair and you guys having more of a struggle with hair than us.
Black men,
Black
black
men.
women.
Wait.
Do you remember that?
I said, what now?
If you said that,
Do you? I want
You's
him
a
to remember.
motherfucking
I want you to remember what you had said. You had said something like, what is the big deal about hair? Or what is the struggle with hair? You had compared black men's hair to black women's hair, and you made it seem like you guys had more like pain associated hair. And I had just brought up braids as one. But
if I said that, then I was probably just bullshitting with you to try to, because I definitely, I don't even know if men even care about the opinions.
I'm gonna find
of what
the
other
clip
people
for you.
say
I'm gonna find that
they-
clip.
about
We're
their
gonna plug
hair,
it.
like
Okay.
that. Like,
don't.
We don't care about that type of shit like that.
we don't.
Okay.
If that's the case, I would have been cut my shit.
Exactly. Yeah,
Fuck what you talk about.
I don't think black men have the same struggles with the opinions of others when it comes to that.
Okay.
Like women do.
Okay. Well, they just tried to stop kids from graduating before that. They told this one boy he had to cut off his dreads in order to graduate in school. Like,
I get that, but I'm saying that wasn't.
and that was a guy.
No. That wasn't his problem. No, that was
Right.
an outside problem. Like that wasn't, which is bullshit for sure.
I'm like, yeah.
But I think now in recent times, I feel like our hair is being more accepted and celebrated. And I feel like we have the proper products
I
now
was gonna say contributed to
that
also.
will moisturize our coils and allow for our true texture of hair to really thrive. We're not using relaxers as much because we're more educated about how to care for our hair, and we're actually feeling more unapologetic for it. So I do recognize that there is a huge shift, and I will give you guys credit as well that I hear a lot of black men saying,
Ooh, black men got some credit.
yeah,
Ain't that,
I hear a lot of black men credit, saying I love
Thank you,
black
Steph. I
women.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But I do take the responsibility that we are learning how to care for our hair better than when we were growing up.
Yeah.
So
True.
I will say that.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
embracing it and actually tending to it.
And you gotta stop caring.
think, but you also, a lot of people think that when black women wear wigs, that for some reason we don't have hair.
yeah.
Who think that?
A lot of people think that because when we wear wigs, like this a wig. I know you couldn't tell, but this a wig.
We
but my
knew.
hair,
We knew.
Yeah, Stephanie got
y'all
hair
know
on her
because
head.
y'all see me with the ball cap.
Stephanie got hair on her head.
She does. She does.
But my hair comes to the middle of my back.
Right.
But you know, people don't know that. They think automatically because black women are wearing wigs is because they don't love their hair and they don't have any. But no, that's not necessarily the case.
Yeah. A lot of times
So,
it's protective styles
it's
that are
definitely-
happening too. So to
Heck
prevent
yeah.
breakage and all of that. Yeah. So
You be wearing wigs?
I have before to change up my look for sure. To not damage my hair. Absolutely. My mom though, she's black. She's like full black. And yeah, I know about hair. My mom used to grease my scalp and everything. Like before. But don't look at me, Ryan. But yeah, and my hair was fuller back then, to be honest. And when my hair doesn't have product in it and it's dry, I cannot sleep with it out because it will nap up. It will be a problem. So yeah, and I wouldn't wear my hair curly in high school really because I felt like it was like looked at as bushy, you know, like more so like bigger. So I and I would get way more compliments when I would straighten my hair. Oh my God, you look so pretty, oh, you know, and it's like. But now, like you said, it's more of an unapologetic thing. Like I actually love, you know, like my hair and it's like in and yeah, it's dope now to be. But yeah. So,
I feel like, oh,
what?
go ahead.
What
I was going to ask y'all, what can the black man do then to make y'all feel better about y'all hair?
I think you guys are doing it now. That's when I was giving you guys credit for being more celebratory of black hair. I feel like it's in recent times, but I feel like you guys are doing it.
Okay.
But just don't
What-
Don't say
mock
that we
us.
like it straight.
Don't mock us for wearing wigs and weaves and stuff like that. Don't compare us to other. You said, what can we do?
No,
I'm
I'm
doing it right
not.
now.
I'm just talking out loud. I'm saying like, who's doing this shit, man?
People.
I used to do
They
that.
they penalize us for wearing wigs and weaves
You
and
were
stuff like that.
how so?
Cause a lot of weaves were bad though. You feel me? Like it's a lot of weaves were bad. So if I'm seeing your tracks and shit, then I'm going to say something. So is that necessarily mocking it?
Yeah, but you could. It's not what you say.
Especially-
how you coming at.
But
this
what are you
situation.
gonna say?
Especially if we, you know, if I'm dating you or we messing around or something, like, oh, I'm gonna say something. Now, if you just some chick down the street, then nah, I ain't saying shit. Go
How
about
you-
your
how
business.
are
Where
you
the
coming
fuck
at
you
her
want to
with
wear on
this?
your head?
How you coming at her about it?
Oh, you gonna touch it real lightly?
And then what? And then what?
Oh, she's gonna know after that.
You just gonna go?
You gonna go
Maybe,
Nigga retarded.
when my wig or my weaves would be fucked up when this dude I was seeing would come see me. Now, mind you, when a dude that you're seeing, sometimes when he comes to see you, you don't necessarily do
you
your
ain't
hair.
gonna always be on 100.
So yeah, you gonna see my leave out. My leave out might be a little nappier. I'm gonna straighten it before I leave than the actual like wavy texture of the hair or whatever. I'm gonna fix it. But when you come over, like, you know, when you come over, you might sweat it out anyway. So I might be like, you know what? Let me wait till he leaves so I can blow dry it and get it all together. But he would he would be like he would be like, man, when you getting your hair done? I'd be like, I'm gonna do it when you leave. Like, but I think that's what people can do when they close to you. Look, I'd be like, is that what you really worried about right now? My leave out?
That is so funny.
Kind of. Kind
You ain't
of.
even gonna be looking at
At
that.
this point,
Shit.
yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
In my experience,
No, Steph, you have to stop doing this. You have to stop trying to put yourself in the male. We are the males, okay? We're telling you what the fuck is going on. Now, is we looking at that ass? You goddamn right, 90% of the time. But the other 10%, I'm scanning everything.
Wow.
100.
100.
Nah, bro.
Y'all niggas is nasty.
Bro, if she come over and she over there for 3 hours and you looking at the ass 100% of the time? No, I'm scanning everything. We always talk about the feet. How you gonna look at the feet if you looking at the ass 100% of the time?
He said I'm scanning everything.
And then, but she talking about her hair, bro. Like,
I'm just talking about when he comes
Bro,
over.
hair's a big deal, bro. Hair's a big deal, bro.
Hair's a huge deal.
Like, what are we talking about?
But if I'm
used to
comfortable
say
with
hair
you,
is power.
if I'm comfortable
It
with you,
is.
then yeah, you gonna see the separation in my weave every now and then. Like, just
You motherfucking right, Dion.
Every
Shit.
single time I see you, we fucking around for 2 years. You think you're not gonna? Shit.
I feel it.
She's like,
Shit.
I can take that.
That first couple months, though, I might not need to see that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not in the first
I
couple
might not
months.
need to see that.
it'd be like 2 years
if it's
before
not
you have
together
me
and I
fuck.
don't have time because y'all be popping up talking about I'm outside. If it's like that, then I got a scarf. Yes,
Don't
dude,
pop
don't
up.
I don't pop
care.
don't
up.
act like dudes
I don't
wasn't.
care if you're-
I
Y'all
don't
know
pop
dudes
up.
was popping up. Like
They just
once
trying
they
to see if
comfortable.
they just trying to see if you fucking with anybody else.
Exactly.
That's all that is.
Exactly.
What's she doing?
Yes.
Who over here?
Right. I ain't talked to her in a couple hours.
And he
Let me pull
You ever
up.
rode up on a chick
worried
before?
about whether or not he was liking your hair.
One time.
I'll put the scarf on.
But that wasn't to see like if she was. I don't give a shit.
And y'all are trolls.
If she had somebody there, I would have just left.
You say you did a pop up, bro?
I did pop up.
On your girl or?
We was dealing with each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you pop up?
Because
The camera's like,
I wanted to get in those. What you mean?
Yeah, that's not.
So you know
a
what
pop
I
up,
mean?
bro.
I'm saying,
I
why you
did
didn't
it.
call first?
If it's his girl, he don't have to.
What?
I
Nigga
knew
gonna
she was
pop up
probably
when he
doing
wants
something. I knew she was probably doing something. Like she probably, I don't know. She was in the bathroom when I got there.
Wait,
damn,
You
you
can pop
just
up on your girl, bro, on trip.
I
Yeah.
what?
Dion, you do not do that.
You just pop up on people without?
On my girl,
But how you know she home?
I don't.
I hate that shit.
Why you hate it?
Don't ever
Why
pop.
why you hate it?
Ever.
Why you hate it?
Because I want to get prepared for you to come over. Like I
don't
want to get
care
in
if
the
I'm not
shuttle.
doing
You just said a nigga was gonna see you outside your weave and shit. Now you want to
That's
get all
not what I'm
prepared.
talking about. I'm
That-
talking about cleaning myself.
It's
What am I like? I want to be prepared for you to get here. If you just popping up all the time, it's
Every
like
pop
damn,
up,
like,
every pop up ain't for the action. Either.
look, he gonna pop up and then be wondering why my hair's not done.
every
Like,
pop up ain't for the action.
You can't say nothing to me while my hair not being done, and you didn't tell me you was coming over. Right.
Now, see, that's different though. That's different. That's different. Yeah, you can't pop with somebody and expect them to be looking.
Why do you
100
pop up?
grand.
But we still,
It's not like a everyday thing. Like
although we
nobody
weren't
doing it on
expecting
purpose.
you, we still want to be prepared.
Yeah.
One and two is disrespectful.
We want to make sure that pH is on point.
guarantee, right?
Test that ass.
Check the win and shit.
Yeah, it's good. I got
Okay, so do you have a hair preference?
Nah, I ain't got no hair preference, bro. I just don't. I like short hair. I like long hair. I like curly hair. I like straight hair.
Do you mind weeds,
like-
Dion?
Yeah,
Wait.
shit. As far as
Keep saying
far
what
as
you
I
like.
He
know,
don't be knowing
I don't even be
anyway.
knowing when chicks be
can't
having
tell.
a weave in or not.
He can't tell.
What else
Because
you
I don't be
like?
trying that hard to see. If
What
it
else?
look good, it look good.
I do.
What else you like?
This nigga.
You said short, long, curly.
Straight, natural. Like it don't matter. Hair is hair. I'm getting into all that shit that you was talking about. Natural, the shit that just come out her head and grow.
That's natural.
Ryan's hair is very natural.
Yeah. That is.
Your hair is natural, right? Your hair just
Yes.
Come-
Today,
natural.
nigga.
Are you scared to say you like nappy hair?
Scared to say I like nappy hair?
Yeah. I was
I
waiting for
thought
that.
we were trying to get away from the nappy term.
I thought we were okay with it. I thought we embraced
Of
it.
course.
I thought we embraced nappy.
Okay, nappy and happy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. What are you doing with it?
No. I was listening to what
Oh, 'cause he-
was
'cause
he
he left it- 'cause
and
he
I
left
was
that out.
waiting
Oh,
for him to
I left nappy
throw
out.
in that.
If it's
And that
naturally nappy, then that's
Speaks
the same
to
thing.
my little point. Now, I'm not saying anything about you, but it just speaks to my point about the views of our hair. My hair is nappy. My actual hair is nappy. It gets very dry. It hurts to comb out. It doesn't absorb water that much. Like if water goes on it, it comes right back out, and it's like poof, I can be swimming and my hair is poofy under the water. Look, so.
But that's not gonna stop me
sometimes.
from
But listen,
liking you. Though.
Sometimes, but when you leave it out of your preference, it speaks to how women who have hair like mine feel, and you're not even doing it on purpose. But I just want you to hear me out. I want you to hear me out. We feel left out a lot of the time.
I didn't know your hair was nappy. I wouldn't have called your hair nappy though. Like that's not how I would describe your hair.
Yeah. You manage it, honey.
nappy.
You do manage it well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
I think color purple.
Does it take
Sealy,
more? Yeah,
nappy.
but
It's a lot of
but
work.
when you come out, it's
And it is
it's
like
all there.
It's very coarse, and I have different textures of hair. So
Sealy.
see,
Who says so?
That's what I think of.
Get
when I
outta
think
here.
Color purple.
Nappy. Yes. I don't think.
so
They didn't have no product back in, bro.
yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
I have different textures of hair throughout my head. So in the front, it's a little wavier, a little curlier, and then in the back, it's a party.
That kitchen.
The kitchen,
That kitchen, boy.
yeah. In the back, it's a party, and it's to the point where you can comb it, and it'll be like and then even though you just comb through it, you can put the comb right back and go through it, and it's like So sometimes it doesn't even comb out. I have to put an immense amount of product in my hair to comb it out without it hurting, and to keep it from breaking, and to keep it from getting dry. So I was just listening, and I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but when you talked about the different types of hair you like, I feel like you left out the type of hair that I was specifically talking about this entire time.
Which is nappy.
Yes.
Okay. I like nappy hair too.
Well, thank
It's all good.
I grease your scalp. You feel me? I grease your
Right.
scalp.
It's like last.
Shit. I
Period.
be greasing my scalp. You feel me? You gotta grease that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
Yes.
You date a bald head girl?
What's bald head?
Would I or have I? Would I?
Both.
I had
Have
a chick
you?
that she had it all the way, like a fade.
Okay.
Cute as fuck too.
Yeah.
She had a big booty.
Absolutely. What you mean?
Chicks with short hair be having fat butts.
I think
Like all the time, huh?
Ryan, like, thank you.
Shit.
The shortcut depends a lot on your head
Banging.
shape.
It does.
Yeah.
For sure,
yeah.
depends on your head
I
shape.
always tell myself, I'm like, if I
Right, say
ever
that.
cut my hair short, I gotta lose weight. I gotta have my face thinner. Like, I feel like you can't.
I had a shortcut. It was banging. Do you remember when I cut my hair?
How short was it?
My inspiration was Carrie Hilson,
Okay.
and she had it really, really short on one
Oh,
side.
this
and
must have been a
long
long
bang.
time ago.
Yeah, she used to.
Because I know
she
you
used to
probably
wear-
ain't a fan of her now.
Well, it was after her
Wow.
her comments.
Because Carrie Hilson and Beyonce had like a long beat, and we already know she's the leader of the Beehive.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But her hairstyle at the
Gotcha.
time was very nice. It was a long swooped bang on this side, so my hair was a little bit longer, but still only came to like right here, shaved in the back and shaved on the side.
Oh my God.
It was fly. It was fly. I did the big chop.
Cannot.
But
I
it
can't
was
even
very-
imagine. that
Oh,
on
it was
you.
so hard to manage. It was so hard to keep
yeah.
up.
You got like 3 links in your head.
Mm-hmm.
I had a bob before. I got a high school, like right here. She took the clippers to the back of my neck and everything.
Ooh.
It was like a curly bob. It turned out nice. But the growing it back, there was so many awkward phases. Like that shit was annoying as fuck. Because it was in an A line, right? Yeah. So
Do you
Not
feel
so
like
much.
you and I had different experiences with hair?
hell yeah, I can answer that.
Well, of course, but
yes, but
I
I
want her
would
to
say-
speak to that.
Yes. I've definitely, I don't think that I have experienced, for lack of better words, the same type of discrimination. Okay. Like even with, black men or black folks saying that I have good hair or just whatever the case, definitely. But what, like it kind of bothers me a little bit when it's looked at as me not having a struggle in it at all. because just because I'm not getting it from people in the Black community, like I said, when I'm going other places like in the world, or if I'm around other races and stuff, I've been discriminated against as well, even though like I'm looked at as the preference in the Black community. Like, no, like I said, even with Mexican, and the thing is that my dad's Mexican, you know, I'm mixed. So even with some of his family members, they weren't very accepting of him being with a Black woman, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not. So.
And they took it out on you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I was like 5 years old, she was a teenager at the time, but it was his sister. She would like have me sleep like way in the corner of the bed, because she was a teen at the time. My mom was trying to help her, and she would like kick me when I was asleep and stuff. Like I was like, wait, you know, just like little things. Like I've experienced it the most with, you know, not to get racial or anything, but with Mexicans specifically. I've worked at the airport before at LAX, and they kind of just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Because so it's really interesting. But I've definitely experienced colorism, you know, from both sides of the spectrum, from, you know, being more.
To be honest with you, to have my hair texture, I do look at you and be like, damn, I kind of wish I had hair like that, because I feel like the struggle wouldn't be as much. People wouldn't be like, oh, this and that. Her hair is this, her hair that, she got that good hair, she got that pretty hair. I want my child to have hair like that. Blah blah. This, blah blah that. So to hear your side and the struggle is enlightening, because I always look at your type hair and I'm like, when you guys say, oh yeah, my hair get nappy sometimes, it makes my blood it makes my blood boil, and I'll be like
as if I don't know what nappy is,
and I'm like,
you see it tamed all the time also. But you see the end result of, you know.
But what I understand is getting weaves or wigs with that texture of hair, the tangle is like their hair gets tangled, and it's like that is like sometimes it makes you just want to cut it off.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
And so I never understood that struggle before, because you guys get such a positive review of your hair that it creates an animosity. Like, like, don't talk to me about your struggles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to hair, no, like I can't hear it. Cause it's like, girl, please.
Right.
And that's how it's been, you know, throughout most of our lives, when women who have the perceived beautiful, good hair would talk about their struggles. So it's nice to have that conversation with you, because it's enlightening for me. Like, okay, I get it.
Yeah,
you know,
they're definitely, I think, and it's also, although it's looked at as extremely easy to manage. Oh, you just throw some water on it and go type of thing. Like, no. Because if I let this shit dry out with no gel, you're not going to really like the curl pattern, because it's going to be poofy. It's going to get poofy, you know, like, so. And then the next morning, the curls definitely ain't no good if they ain't got no product in them, because, you know, and like you said, the tangle. So, you know, but yes, like definitely.
It also speaks to the media.
Go ahead.
You were saying something about media. Go ahead.
Oh, and what they, the magazines and shit, telling y'all what's pretty and whatnot.
Yeah.
Y'all, I believe that.
I
think they got more hand in it than we do.
Yeah.
I think, like, you know, back in the day,
I'm glad I'm a man.
Y'all.
I was gotta say, I'm glad I'm a man.
Yeah,
The brotherhood.
all day.
Because
But for real, we've been
I
talking
think
about
with-
hair.
when
We've been talking about hair forever, man.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
No.
We've been talking about hair forever, y'all. Like, and I don't. Okay, but go ahead. I'm here with the struggle.
oh, good.
I'm here with the struggle.
I'm here.
Shut me down.
I'm not shutting you. I shut
enough
you
of your hair
down.
talk.
Yeah,
I
I'm
shut
done.
you down.
Yeah. Right.
Steph, I shut you down. I did not shut you down.
Good.
We
All I
love
said
black
was-
hair. We
Yes.
gonna cap it with that. We
Yes.
love black hair.
We talked about it enough.
Yes. I love y'all hair, man. Black men, love these black women hair. Please. Please. Please.
Kitty. Dion.
Otherwise, we gonna get blamed for that shit. No other man, no white man, no Mexican man, nobody else. Is gonna be us, and I'm willing to take that responsibility.
I
for
also
us.
don't want to talk about others. It's like when you talk about black hair, black people. I don't want to talk about what white people were saying. I don't want to talk about what Mexican people are saying. I don't want to talk about.
But we talking about how y'all feel about hearing it though.
Yeah, because we hear it from black people. We ain't talking about like I don't care what, because I got a rebuttal for any other race. Like any other race, they not experiencing what I'm experiencing. So it's like I'm not even willing to take in their criticism or whatever, their preference or whatever. But if it's black men, that's different. I'm hearing you.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what I was gonna say anyway. I don't care. All I was gonna say about the media is that when you go back in the day and you look at music videos, the biggest thing, like one of the sexiest scenes, was the mixed girl coming out the pool from underwater with her hair wet, flowing down her back. That's one of the
like.
So, and that is looked at as like the epitome of sexiness. You might not understand because you're a guy. It is a beautiful. Listen. Listen, I'm not talking about the pool shot.
Talking about the girls they pick.
About the girls that are selected to display in that shot, getting out of the pool with their hair flat against their body, water running down the back of their pretty hair.
That's the shot. The reason you like it so much is because it works.
The reason you like it so much.
You're missing my point. I'm not talking about that. I understand that. We do that. We have those shots. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the women that are selected to be in that shot. It's not women with hair like me.
Because it doesn't work for that shot, is what he's saying.
What I'm saying is, why not?
Because it doesn't seem
Why not?
another shot for that girl.
Why not?
Because you just said they want to lay it flat against the body. It's not going.
Why doesn't it work with black women? Why isn't it beautiful with black women and our hair texture? You're not answering the question.
He did
Why
answer the
doesn't it
question.
work?
I think it's beautiful.
We can
Why?
say that
I-
and we can use it and pretend it's the same.
Yeah, I think you gonna
not-
say. I think you gonna say that it don't. That it doesn't work regardless of what.
No,
I feel like you.
that's because you're not answering my question when I asked why isn't it beautiful with my type of hair? Even if
He
my
didn't
hair
say
He
it
didn't say
wasn't
it wasn't.
beautiful.
I'm saying it
He
is
said it
beautiful.
don't work for
Y'all
that
said
shot.
it doesn't work. So I'm asking why doesn't it work?
If you love the girl, you make the shot based on the girl and your memory of that girl. And when the girl with the hair that's long gets out of the pool, it burns into your memory because of what it looks like. Just like the white girl with blonde hair walking into the cafeteria through an air-conditioned door. The cold air goes out, the hot air comes in, her hair comes up, and it's backlit by the light from outside. It burns into your memory as beautiful. If you're gonna take a girl with the short hair, you're gonna find that moment of the day when she was.
And what's that shot?
The shot. It's not the pool. It was.
But what is it? Because we know what that shot is for the others. But what is that shot for the black woman? We know what it is for that white woman. We know what it is for the others coming out of the pool. But what is it for the black woman? Like y'all can't talk to me about this.
It's Halle Berry sitting poolside in Swordfish. Nobody beats that shot, but short hair on dark skin. Anybody else can do that shot. It doesn't work. Not like her. Not like dark skin with short hair.
So just sitting out.
All right,
All right.
Steph.
All right.
It's about the shot, and it's not. People think it's about this moment. They think that Ocean's
We
8
not
was about the woman coming down
winning
the
this
stairs,
one.
and then they put 8 women coming down the stairs in Ocean's 11, and they're like, "This is the moment."
It's nice. It's
do a red dress shot.
okay. But what I'm saying is you guys don't understand what I'm talking about when that shot is used in damn near every fucking video. But listen to what I'm saying. It's used in every
video
fucking
has it been
video.
used in lately?
I'm not talking. Listen, I said when music videos were a thing, that was the shot that was looked at as the most sexy because and we were not used for that shot. So if in
Why
this is
aren't
pushed,
music videos? Music videos aren't a thing anymore. I'm saying you're gonna find a reason anyway.
No,
like, you're always gonna find some shit within the
because
black
you guys
hair
are
thing.
not understanding what
we
I'm
are
saying.
understanding.
No,
Just
you're
because
not.
we don't
No, you're
agree
not.
don't mean we don't understand,
No,
Steph.
because you haven't.
It's why
You haven't. No.
Like,
put Miley Cyrus in the ass
Like,
And they have.
Right.
Well, she did it.
And it
but
and
yeah,
it's
everybody made fun of it for like
yeah. It wasn't pretty.
You just don't do that with us, right?
You're saying that they're not
Got
in
it.
love with the black woman, and so they don't use the shots for the black
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That was never acknowledged. That was all I was saying.
in the trailer.
That was all I was saying, and that was never acknowledged. That's why I said you're not gonna get what I'm saying. That's it.
okay,
thank you.
Okay, now what?
That's it. That's all I was looking
So
for.
what do we gain from that?
Awareness.
Of what? That black women ain't gonna get
weird.
used for the pool shot coming out in the videos?
No.
Fuck that shit, man. They all use for shots. My favorite fucking video is the Jay-Z video. Frontin'. The dark skinned chick in there was fine as hell. And that's from an era when videos were used all the time. And it was still on MTV and shit. What are you talking about? I'm over this topic.
What
I'm
am I
over
talking
this
about?
fucking
I just
topic.
said what I was talking
I'm
about.
over this topic.
I just said what I was
Can we
talking
move
about.
on to
If you
something
didn't
else?
hear anything,
Can
you're
we
the
move on to
problem.
something else?
If you didn't hear what I said, you're the problem.
I'm not the
That's
problem.
what I
We
said.
already
I
acknowledged.
said what I said.
We already acknowledged
You
that
weren't
black men need to do
acknowledging.
better, and we are been championing y'all. What are we still nitpicking this
You
shit
weren't
for?
acknowledging what I was
Like,
saying.
fuck.
So when you come back with your argument and you say, what are you talking about? Then that lets me know you're the problem with intercepting what we're saying. And that's it. And I don't have to sugarcoat it.
You talking about a specific ass coming out of the
Yes, I
pool
was.
shot
I was
that
talking-
May's already debunked as a fucking person who's from behind the lens.
He did not debunk
All
it
right.
because he wasn't speaking to my point.
Men and
He
women don't
acknowledged what I
think the
was
same.
saying.
Men and women don't think the same.
Of course we don't.
So we're not gonna gain nothing from this
But
part.
what I'm saying is,
Never.
he
So can we go to
acknowledged
selling
my point.
souls?
You didn't.
Okay.
So if you didn't hear, maybe you could say it again when we're done.
Say what? Oh, you weren't talking to me. My bad.
It's
My fault. You looked right at me when you said that. I figured you was talking to me. I'm sorry.
What I didn't. I looked short a while.
Yeah, it's okay because you did just kind of.
DC been checked out for 30 minutes. He tired of talking about hair, and I'm tired of talking about hair too.
Man, we were
I
talking
think,
about
I
hair.
think this was a really good episode, and yeah, it got heated. This is called bumping heads. So
I ain't worried about the heated part.
So we
Yeah, I
both
don't give a
had.
fuck about getting
Happy it
heated.
was heated. Shit.
I love Kenny,
Fucking love the heated part.
and this is one of the reasons. This is a conversation that I feel like as friends we can have. We can get
Right.
heated. We can blow up and
Absolutely.
still love each other, and we're gonna be laughing as soon as we.
All day.
Right.
All day.
But
ah,
do you guys have anything else before we close out?
transition.
Oh, ain't no transition. It's done.
Oh,
I guess we talking about selling souls next week.
oh.
Huh?
Are we over? Are we over?
Yeah, we done.
Oh,
Okay.
snap. Nah.
Colorism
How
title.
much camera we got left, bro?
You got about
We got enough?
10 minutes?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, shit, we can talk about it real quick.
Can we?
We can't?
No.
No, we can't.
Oh,
All
we
right.
can't. All right.
And that about concludes, huh?
You could just say the subject and we'll talk about it next time.
Selling the souls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who's
yeah, no,
who's
we
here
wanna
for it
talk about that.
and who ain't?
Yeah. We put it
We
in
was supposed
there.
to, but
Yeah.
We're supposed to talk about colorism and selling your soul in the same episode?
Yeah, we was for sure.
I thought we said we were splitting that up into two
No,
We're
when
supposed
we
to
say
cover
that?
both today.
last week.
No.
We just had a meeting.
The meeting in there, we put it down on
Damn, I wasn't listening. That's hurt. My bad.
Nah, cause you was fiery about this shit. Just for the
Yeah,
record.
this one
For the
is-
record,
you for
this
sure feel
one-
strongly about this.
This
shit.
one, this the strongest shit you've. This the strongest your opinion has
Ever
ever
been.
came out
On camera.
Yeah.
about the. Okay,
mean, that's all-
Yes,
that's
and
where-
then
I mean, it's where it
where it
matters.
matters.
But
Yeah.
but damn,
I told you how I felt.
I see, and I'm despicably mad at every dude in the world that made you feel this strongly about this shit. Like because
It's not just
I didn't know hair was that
entire experience.
motherfucking. I didn't know, and I apologize for real, cause you sincere with that shit. I ain't know hair was that fucking serious.
yes,
So
it is.
dudes have really like they did not want to fuck with you because of your hair. Like that was a thing for you growing up. No, I'm dead ass. Like I'm
I just feeling
serious.
like-
was
I'm
that
like-
serious? Like they was like, oh
You're
my god,
pretty.
Stephanie,
I
she's
don't
pretty,
feel
but
like
her
I
hair.
don't put you in those
I
categories.
wore
I wouldn't
braids.
either.
She's like
I wore
she's you know what I'm saying? Like she has hair. I don't.
I wore braids.
But that's what we
y'all
was talking
like
about the
braids.
media. That's what we. Well, we don't like braids. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's the black man. It's snap. We done lost Kenny. See what I'm saying? It's the black man. We don't like nothing. It's our fault for everything. It's our fault. We don't like braids on y'all. When the fuck did we ever say that? When did we ever say we don't like braids on the black woman? We like braids. Okay. But no, it's just a black man. It's blame Black Man Day, man.
No,
we don't like y'all hair. We don't like y'all body. We don't think we the reason why gas is $5 a gallon.
Shut up, Dion.
We the reason why the ice cream machine broke at McDonald's. We blame for everything.
This is why you cannot speak about your experience, because now you're victimized because I'm talking about
I'm victimized.
Experience. If I say that there are plenty black men that don't like braids on a woman, I've heard it. That is a thing. And if you think it's not, I'm sorry, open your fucking eyes.
Man.
There are plenty black men that don't like braids. So Kenny can get up and walk out when I say that.
Don't
But
like
there are
braids on a
plenty.
black woman.
There
You
are
like braids on a
plenty.
black woman?
I love everything about
Do you like braids on a black woman?
Yeah.
Do you like braids on a black woman? Do you like braids on a black woman?
Absolutely.
I fucking love braids on a black woman.
That's 5.
One of the best styles that people say on a black woman is the straight back cornrows. What are we talking about?
Like we at 100% right now with the black men. With the black men.
Okay? I'm tired of this talk. I'm tired of talking about this shit for the day. So are we done? Are we doing the fucking the fucking cap of the show or what? What are we doing?
Yeah,
I'm
sit
ready to go
down
home.
so you can be in
All
the
right.
camera.
Cap this.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That was it for our episode. Please give us a call at 213-441-2112. Let us know how you feeling, how you like this episode. If there's any topics that you want to talk about or you want to bring to our attention for us to bring up in future episodes, let us know. And it's all love. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time.
Love y'all, man.
Peace out, man.
Woo!